microphone. Oh my God.
Shut up.
What is up, funky party people? Thanks for tuning in to another episode today. First of all, let me apologize and start off by saying I am extremely sorry I have not uploaded a video in months. Probably about 2 months. 2 full months. I've been busy. I got cleared to go back to light duty at work. The knee's starting to feel better. And then when I have gone out fishing, lately we've been taking the boat out to the lake. And that's the video I'm showing you guys today is the second outing on the boat. And we've been killing it. Not a single trout. I've never been skunked on trout out there before. But if you saw the preview to this episode, you know I catch the biggest bass of my life, my personal best, and also could very well damn be the record bass at this lake, which they said was, I think, just over 8 pounds, between 8.5 pounds. The bass I caught, we didn't get a weight. I don't have a scale, but it has to be right around about 24 inches, and I think when I looked online that accumulates to somewhere around just over 9 pounds, and it was on the fly rod. But that being said, a lot of you gave positive feedback about me doing a little quick tying tutorial of the successful flies that I used, so I'm going to do that today. It's not anything special. It's balanced leech. And I don't have, I don't have the actual fly that I caught this bass on, because this last weekend for Father's Day we went back out, hooked into another nice bass, and my girlfriend grabbed a leader trying to lift it into the boat and snapped. Oh well, shit happens. She felt like shit afterwards, but switched to a different balanced leech and I was killing it. I've also been doing really good on streamers out there. I will post a link to Eddie Outfitters. You guys got to get flies from them. They are absolutely unbelievable. The chartreuse, can't even remember the name of them, but they're 2 Clousers. One's a more natural olive or gray, grayish brown, and the other one's a chartreuse one. Both of them I've been having good luck on. For whatever reason, I don't have them on video. Don't know what to say. But let me get into this tying segment. It's going to be quick. It's balanced leech, and then I will be back after you guys watch this video. Okay? So, let me get this in here. Okay? See if we can figure this out, because I'm working with my phone right now. I haven't sat down and tied in a long time, people. Long time. My desk is a goddamn disaster. We're going to start off with a size 10 U555 jig hook from Umpqua. Nothing special, just a real easy jig hook. And then I believe I showed you guys before, the pins I use are Wire Brads 18 times 1 inch, 1.2 millimeter by 25.4. They work. I mean, you got to cut them. Put a bead, put a cone head on it, and there you go. I am just going to be using black thread today, nothing special. What I always start doing, if you've never tied a balanced leech, you need to do it. They are awesome. Just lay a quick base down, that way you can have something for the pin to actually stick to better. It won't slide around. It's not metal on metal. And then what I always do is I put it on there and I try to leave about a bead's width length right in there, right where you see, right there. Okay. I normally always try to leave a bead's width length there. If you use bigger beads, bigger cones, you're gonna have to leave a bigger gap. Smaller beads, smaller cones, vice versa. I don't normally use cones, but I want to try it. This is just a 5/32 or 4mm brass cone head hot orange, obviously. So you want to get this really snug down. Be careful where you cut it right here. Right there, it is sharp, will break your thread. Don't get frustrated. Just kind of do a couple loose wraps right there. See, just like I said. It's gonna happen, guys. Just loose wraps. Loose. All right. So the lake I've been fishing, it's bass, smallmouth. I'm gonna call them spotted bass. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. They could be largemouth. I personally think they're spotted bass. So just put some crazy glue over the thread wraps. Let that dry for a second just so that pin really sticks in there good. Because I've used cheaper hooks. I can't remember the other ones I used, but I strictly use the Umpqua jig hooks or Colorado Trout Bum or troutbum.ca. His jig hooks are freaking unbelievable, and for the price you can't beat it. I just can't find my actual larger ones. I have the size 12 that I use for nymphs right here. Anyways, the lake normally has great trout fishing. It's all stocked trout. Great bass fishing. Catch shit ton of bass the last 4 times every outing we've been out there now. Great crappie, amazing bluegill. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, Pacific_Northwest_outdoors, you can see my pictures. You follow me on there. If I'm not posting videos, I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to go back to work. So I'm busy, but I'm trying. I am trying. Alrighty. So let's do one more quick base on that, just to try to cover up the glue. Alrighty. So those of you that aren't familiar with balance leeches, God, brain fart. You're gonna have this gap. Well, not necessarily gap, just a difference from where the pin stops back to the hook. And you might think, well, what the freak are you gonna do to fix that? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. As soon as I find wherever I put my brown marabou. Like I said, it's a freaking disaster. It is a disaster. You guys, my marabou that I'm using for this, it's nothing fancy. If I had any advice for someone getting into tying flies, you need marabou for one, because it's great for any type of streamer. It is great for leeches of any type. woolly buggers. I'm not even going to show you. It's the Spirit River UV2 Grizzly Soft Tackle. I don't even have normal brown marabou right now, but we're going to make it work because it works. It's just not the prettiest. So... yeah, invest in good marabou. Sorry, I keep having a brain fart. The tail, you normally want about the length of the body. So as I was saying, where that little gap is, tie your tail all the way up to that. Because what that's going to do is going to help you get a more uniformed body. It's going to fill that gap. So I'm going to go all the way back. That's a little long of a tail, but it'll work. It will work. So the next important thing, let me get this out of the way so you guys can see me. Dubbing. I do not skimp on dubbing. I think I've said this before, but if you haven't visited Fly Tyers Dungeon, you guys need to. They have any and every type of dubbing you will ever need in your life. And here's just a couple that I have. I literally have probably about 80 to 100 different types. Sand crab dubbing. This is what I use for my sand crab patterns for perch fishing. It's badass. Silver minnow kraken dubbing. And each one of these dubbings are a little bit different than the last. Leech specific dubbing, which is badass stuff. I don't know how well you guys can see it in this, but the one that I had all the luck on was this big horn Miss Bugger dubbing. It's brown, and it has these little yellow silly legs in it. It's fucking crazy. This stuff is cheap, guys. Stuff is the cheapest product out there I've found to buy for the best quality as far as a tying material. So we're going to do a dubbing loop, secure it right there in the back, bring that all the way up. Okay. So this stuff has these silly legs, guys. Super, super, super crazy in the water. If you do use these balanced leeches often, you know that when you're suspending them underneath an indicator and you have any type of waves, wake, current, I know a lot of people that use them in rivers as their go-to searching patterns. When it's undulating underneath an indicator, movement is key. That being said, you can already tell all these little silly leg things are moving like crazy. I'm having a hard time. I haven't tied in about, well, since my last video. So I got this dubbing loop, so probably about 4 inches long, give or take. Spin it up. Spin it. Give it a good little tug. And grab something to just gently brush out dubbing loop. I don't want to pick it all out like I'm creating a shoulder or a hackle. Just getting it so the legs will kind of untangle from themselves. We are going to bring it up as far as we can. We'll go right in front of the eye. And then we're going to secure that down. All right, so you guys see that? It's not a pretty fly. Of course, I want to tie attractive, photo-worthy flies. Any good fly tyer knows that that's not what catches fish. So, let's see if you can see that. So you notice I have this room around the collar. I need, bam. Leech dubbing. Canada brown. It honestly, I'll show you guys. It's more of a shinier metallic dubbing. But what I'm using this for is because it has all these other purples and pinks and oranges. I'm gonna wrap that real snug around the cone. So the cone will stay firm. Knock out a couple whip finishes. So, you guys, this here is the balanced leech that I caught that bass on, that you guys will see in the video. It's not pretty, it's not attractive, but it was the fly of the day for me. Suspended under an indicator, sitting just like that in the water, and it worked. Caught everything from half-pound bass, a couple decent crappie. It just produces, guys. I will be back to you after the video. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, there's a small one.
No, it isn't.
No, he's so big.
You know what that is? Oh, it is a small. No.
That is a small one. They're both like that.
But look at his lateral line. Here's a little belly.
He's heavy.
You gonna release him?
Yeah, can I?
Yep, absolutely. Finally.
Yeah, but like
So remember how to grab his lip like I showed you?
this whole time you're like,
There you go.
should I dip my
Just don't. Yeah, perfect.
should I dip my fly in that sleepy juice? Good job.
Good
Chad.
job, Chaz. I was.
Nice. Did your indicator feel different that time? I sort of did.
I'm not even gonna say what the fuck happened. Okay.
Go ahead, get your stuff. You're already going over there.
I was trying to fucking. I was literally gonna. I looked at Chaz, looked back because I was gonna fucking cast
Indicator
again.
was gone.
Indicator was no longer.
Watch the robber. I've been telling people all day.
That motherfucker was giving it up, so.
Try to be quiet. Stop. Okay. I just said let's be quiet and cast screens. I will stop.
That's why we're creeping.
Should we just set it down here for a second?
Well, no, I don't care if we bounce back up against it, but I just want to give us some room to cast around. Yours or mine? Yeah. Oh.
Oh, nailed him. Good job. Charles, are you at the net base? He's pissed. Good job. I'm glad you finally found a fly that works. Good job, buddy.
Good job, Mike.
As soon as it hit the water.
Yeah. See, they're really liking that fly now. Do you think maybe it has to do with it being like evening?
No, I shortened my. How? Yeah.
Oh.
I looked at yours and then. God, that solid hit.
Nice, baby.
Yeah, I saw how shallow yours was. Oh, babe, why did you do that? You should have just ate it.
I didn't want to do that yet. You got him, Chaz?
Thank you, sir. What?
I pulled the trap.
Yeah, I don't know why you just didn't.
I just didn't want it to hit you.
Keep them, Nick. Keep them.
I wonder if it's a big bass.
The fucking allergies.
I can't see the
I know.
light.
Oh.
Nice, babe. Oh, you're on my line.
Oh.
Big bass.
Oh.
Keep going, Papa. It's a big ass
My
bass.
fucking allergies. My eyes are.
That's a big fucking bass, babe. Good job. Keep bringing in. Oh my God.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut the fuck up, please. Shut the fuck up, please. Hold on, he's getting tired. He's getting tired. At least that. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. So, as you can see, I have a corrupted file. I've tried to fix it. I've had a few friends try to fix it. I don't know what the chances are in the world that the biggest bass I ever catch in my life and possibly a lake record, the foul gets corrupted. The audio plays all the way through perfectly fine, but the video stops and all you hear is the audio. Not happy about it. I really like GoPro, but they couldn't offer me any help. They told me to get a new memory card when this is the type of memory card they told me to get. Regardless, the video's screwed up. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's another short video. If you guys enjoy still watching me tie the flies that I catch a majority of my fish on, let me know. Leave feedback. Let me know what you guys want to see. Like I said, I'm getting cleared to go back on the streets. But hey, this time next month, I will be in Montana. But keep me posted, guys. Stay in contact. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know what you guys think of the videos. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you got suggestions, let me know. All right? Thanks for tuning in. And I'll try to have another video up next week. Just depends with work. Depends what we're doing. But I'll try. Out!